15 amazing places to visit in France. Number 1. Paris. First stop, Paris. The City of Light isn't just a tourist hotspot, it's a living, breathing work of art. Sure, you've got to see the Eiffel Tower, it's like going to Rome and skipping the Colosseum. But Paris is more than its Iron Lady. Wander through the winding streets of Montmartre, where artists still set up their easels just like in the old days. Treat yourself to a picnic in the Luxembourg Gardens, watching Parisians play pétanque. And for a real local experience, hit up a neighborhood bistro for some steak frites. Just remember, speaking of French fries, here is a faux pas. Number 2. Nice. Next, we're jetting off to Nice, the crown jewel of the French Riviera. This place is all about the good life, sunshine, sea, and seriously good food. Take a stroll down the Promenade d'Anglais, lined with palm trees and Art Deco buildings. Dive into the vibrant Corsica market, where you can snag everything from fresh lavender to saka, a local chickpea pancake that's to die for. And don't forget to climb up to Castle Hill for a view that'll make your Instagram followers green with envy. Number 3. Loire Valley. Fancy playing prince or princess for a day? The Loire Valley's got you covered. This place is Castle Central, with over 300 chateaux dotting the landscape. Chambord is the showstopper, with more chimneys than you can count. But don't sleep on Chenonceau, which elegantly straddles the Cher River. And for a real treat, time your visit with the annual garden festival at Chamonix. It's like Chelsea Flower Show, but with a French twist. Number 4. Bordeaux. Wine lovers, rejoice. Bordeaux isn't just a type of wine, it's a whole city dedicated to the grape. But even if you're not a wine buff, this place will win you over. Stroll along the Garonne River, taking in the honey-colored buildings that earned the city the nickname Port of the Moon. Pop into the futuristic La Cité du Vin, a museum that's as much a work of art as the wines it celebrates. And if you're feeling fancy, book a tour of the surrounding vineyards. Just don't blame us if you come back with a few extra bottles in your suitcase. Number 5. Provence. If France were a person, Provence would be its laid-back, sun-kissed cousin. This is where you come to escape the rat race and embrace the simple life. Lose yourself in the purple haze of lavender fields in full bloom. Wander through hilltop villages like Gourdes or Roussillon, where it feels like time stopped centuries ago. And don't miss the bustling markets, the one in Aix-en-Provence is particularly famous. Just follow your nose to find the best olives, cheeses, and herbs. Number 6. Mont Saint-Michel. Mont Saint-Michel is proof that sometimes, reality is better than fantasy. This island abbey looks like it was plucked straight out of a fairy tale. Time your visit with the tides for the full effect. When the water's high, the mount becomes a true island. Climb the winding streets to the abbey at the top, pausing to catch your breath, and some amazing views. And don't leave without trying the local specialty, fluffy omelets that are more soufflé than breakfast food. Number 7. Chamonix. Snow bunnies and mountain goats, this one's for you. Chamonix is the ultimate playground for outdoor enthusiasts. In winter, hit the slopes for world-class skiing and snowboarding. Come summer, the area transforms into a hiker's paradise. Whatever the season, don't miss a ride on the 8-wheel du Midi cable car. It'll whisk you up to 3,842 meters for views that'll make your head spin, and not just from the altitude. Number 8. Strasbourg. Strasbourg is like the love child of France and Germany, with a personality all its own. It's a city of contrasts, where ancient half-timbered houses rub shoulders with ultra-modern EU buildings. Get lost in the twisting lanes of the Grande Halle, the city's UNESCO-listed old town. Gawk at the astronomical clock in the Notre Dame Cathedral. And when hunger strikes, dig into some choucroute garni, it's sauerkraut, but make it French. Number 9. Biarritz. Who says you need to go to California for good waves? Biarritz has been France's surfing capital since the 1950s. Watch the pros catch waves at the Grande Plage, or sign up for a lesson yourself. Not a fan of getting wet? No worries. The town's Belle Époque architecture is a feast for the eyes. And for a taste of local culture, catch a game of basque pelota. It's like handball on steroids. Number 10. Annecy. Nestled in the French Alps, Annecy is so pretty it almost looks fake. But trust us, it's 100% real and 200% charming. Paddle around the crystal-clear lake in a pedal boat, or cycle the 40 kilometers path that circles it. Get lost in the old town's colorful streets and arched walkways. And don't leave without trying some reblochon cheese, it's so good, it was once used as payment for landowners. Number 11. Champagne. Pop the cork and let's celebrate. The Champagne region is all about the finer things in life. Tour famous houses like Moat and Chandon in Epernay or Taitinger in Reims. Learn how they put the bubbles in the bottle. Spoiler, it's not magic, but it's close. And raise a glass in the exact spot where Dom Perignon supposedly exclaimed, "Come quickly, I am tasting the stars." Number 12. Normandy. Normandy is a region of contrasts. On one hand, you've got the sobering D-Day beaches and memorials. On the other hand, some of the richest dairy products are known to man. Pay your respects at Omaha Beach and the American Cemetery. Then, lighten the mood with a trip to Claude Monet's house and gardens in Giverny. And don't leave without trying camembert cheese in its birthplace. It's so good, it should be illegal. Number 13. Lascaux. Ever wondered what our ancestors were up to 17,000 years ago? At Lascaux, you can find out. While the original caves are off limits to preserve the art, the replica is so good you won't know the difference. Marvel at the detailed paintings of animals that roamed the area millennia ago. It's like stepping into the world's oldest art gallery. Number 14. Corsica. Corsica is technically part of France, but don't tell the locals that. This Mediterranean island marches to the beat of its own drum. Hike the challenging GR20 trail if you're feeling brave. Laze on some of Europe's most beautiful beaches if you're not. And wherever you go, keep an ear out for polyphonic singing, it's unlike anything you've ever heard before. Number 15. Lyon. We're ending our tour in Lyon, France's unsung hero and gastronomic capital. Explore the trapels, secret passageways that crisscross the old town. Stuff yourself silly in a traditional Bouchon restaurant, try the canals, you won't regret it. And if you're there in December, don't miss the Festival of Lights. It turns the whole city into a magical light show. So, which spot are you adding to your bucket list? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more travel inspiration.